Through faith, Enoch was taken from this life so that he did not experience death. Through faith, Noah, when warned about things not yet seen, in holy fear, built an ark to save his family. Through faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. Through faith, the people of Israel passed through the Red Sea as on dry land, but when the Egyptians tried to do the same, they were drowned. Through faith, the walls of Jericho fell after the army had marched around them for 7 days. Through faith, people conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised. Through faith, people shut the mouths of lions, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword. Through faith, people's weaknesses were turned into strength, and they became powerful in battle and routed foreign armies. Through faith, women received back their dead, raised to life again. With the foregoing evidence, do you think there is anything that cannot be accomplished through faith? I do not think so. If faith is the power by which miracles are performed, it means that the greatest treasure you are seeking in this life is the secret of faith. When you have the secret of faith, you can manifest anything you desire. So what is faith? Paul tells us in Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. He goes further to say that this is what the ancients we have referred to above were commended for. It is through faith that God formed the universe by commanding what is seen out from the invisible realms. Yes, faith is a mechanism by which God works. Faith is a mechanism by which things emerge out of the invisible source matrix into the world of form and phenomenon. If faith is the mode of operation of God, then he who has faith becomes like God and works as a co-creator with God. Jesus clarifies this when he says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Mark chapter 11 verse 21. Yes, you must develop the capacity to see the thing as already done before it can manifest. Jesus did not say that you should believe that you will receive. He said, believe that you have received. Believing that you will receive is an expectation or hope. Believing that you have received is faith. Now, it is faith that creates, not hope. You begin with an idea, a dream, a hope, or a desire. Then you infuse this hope with the power of faith, and the universe responds by clothing you in the manifestation of that hope. What wisdom did the ancients possess that we have lost touch of? Where did they tap their faith from? I now know that faith is the awareness that is rooted in the laws of life. The one who walks by faith is the one whose mind is illumined by the knowledge and application of the laws that govern the universe. This is what Jesus meant when he said, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." John chapter 8 verse 32. If you know the truth about the universe, the truth about your identity, and the truth about the purpose of your life, you will become one with that truth to the degree that your life will be this truth living and moving and glorifying its being through you and as you. Let me give you a hint. The truth of a thing means the reality of the thing, which means the spirit of the thing. And we know that the ultimate truth or spirit is God. Therefore, faith gives you access into God. My scholarly and mystical work have brought me to the conclusion that life manifests in 5 domains, and each domain is governed by 12 laws. We have the spiritual domain, which is governed by the 12 spiritual laws. We have the energy or quantum domain, which is governed by the 12 quantum laws. We have the domain of consciousness, which is governed by the 12 mental laws. We have the material domain that is governed by the 12 physical laws. And we have the social domain, which is governed by the 12 moral laws. Over the next 60 days, you will learn one new law each day and how to apply it in your life. My goal is that by the end of this exercise, you would have become the incarnation of truth and therefore the splendor of truth. You will be surprised how easy, practical, and even familiar these laws are. The problem with your life is that you are living it passively instead of actively and deliberately. Passivity breeds chaos and weakness. When you recognize that the power of proactive and deliberate living, then you will be able to organize your life into a system. And when you do this, the results will be amazing. To further make these 60 universal laws practical and applicable, I have weaved them into my new 30-day transformational success system. So after your 60 days experience with the universal laws, we will spend another 30 days showing you how you can use this 30-day transformational success system to work your own miracles. If you give me 30 minutes of your time each day over the next 90 days, I assure you that I will give you a version of you that you never dreamed existed. That is, if only you learn and apply what I am teaching you. There is no money problem that can resist this tsunami of scientific faith. There is no relationship problem that can resist this tsunami of scientific faith. There is no career problem that can resist this tsunami of scientific faith. There is no business problem that can resist this tsunami of scientific faith. There is no health problem that can resist this tsunami of scientific faith. Jesus said in Matthew 17 verse 20 that if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. And nothing will be impossible for you. You can be certain that the kind of faith that we will activate in you over the next 90 days is not mustard seed-sized faith. You will become a walking generator of spiritual power, like Jesus and the ancient mystics that we referred to at the beginning of this message. What I am teaching you is founded on the spiritual wisdom of the ages. It is verified by the cutting-edge scientific evidence of modern science. It is validated by my personal experiences and those of the thousands of people I have interacted with. It is articulated in a simple language that has been refined over the 28 years of my experience in leadership, writing, and speaking. It is packaged into practical models and tools that are inspired by my 15 years of experience in pedagogy, clinical medicine, and business. It has taken me 22 years of preparation to be able to bring you this system. And all you need is 30 minutes a day over 90 days to be able to reinvent yourself using this system. Finally, we can get rid of religious and cultural superstition, doubt, worry, fear, and anxiety that hold us prisoners. Finally, you deliberately can engineer the life that you deserve. By working with a scientific approach, you can elevate yourself to the status of the masters, whose results are always predictable and certain. Yes, you can reinvent yourself and you can work your own miracles. I am GodfreyEsoh. Thank you for following this episode of Raptures of Inspiration.